And the first off the line was Pontiac with this, the GTO, the original muscle car. In 1964, value for money meant lots of metal. So the Pontiac engineers were given this 16-foot, 3-ton monster and asked to come up with a speed machine that could compete with the super light hot rods. Yes, you heard me right. 16 feet and 3 tons. The same as an MPV with a pair of pianos strapped to the roof. So they combined their years of experience and engineering nous, and they came up with an extraordinary solution. They stuck in the biggest engine they could possibly find. These 6.6-litre engines were standard on GTOs, filling up the whole of a bonnet big enough to build a garden shed on. And it was all for $3,500, just a fraction more than an ordinary saloon would cost you at the time. The V8 engine noise, of course, is absolutely incredible, but it's even better if I flick a switch. Ah, yes! Now, Pontiac had to fit an exhaust system to make the car street legal, but it was common for owners to fit a Y-shaped tube under the engine so they could bypass the exhaust system altogether, producing more power and more noise. Ah, you could irritate the neighbours with that, couldn't you? Let's just go! Oh, yes. It's real thrust back in the seat acceleration. Magnificent. You feel like you've got a lot of horses upstairs. Wonderful. Pontiac had cracked it. With 0 to 60 in 6.6 seconds, the GTO was fast enough to compete with a hot rod in a quarter-mile drag race. By the late 60s, a combination of street credibility and youth-driven marketing had pushed GTO sales figures to 100,000 a year, prompting other companies to create muscle cars of their own. And it was Ford who, in February 1969, decided to bring the muscle car to a wider audience. Europe. But there was a big problem. Muscle cars and European roads don't exactly mix. When you have a car 16 feet long, over 6 feet wide and no power steering, European country lanes are a bit of a squeeze. Oh dear, oh dear. Ooh, this is ocean liner-esque. And as for parking... tighty tight. That is exactly what I mean. There we go. You've really got to know your length, that's for sure. Right, here we go again. Ooh, very tight though, very tight. Woo, there we go. We made it.